This message is for President Trump, Donald J. Trump, our current American president. Mr. Trump, President Trump, I have supported you 100% in everything that you have done in terms of helping to make America great again. This is an informal message from one Sir Grove OSGOE. Just as you had Kanye West come to the White House Oval Office as a visitor to meet with you so that he could speak his mind, my message to you and for you is the following. Mohammed bin Salman is an enemy of America. And I understand that you had made a statement to the effect that you would not collapse the world global economy by ruining our U.S. relationship with Saudi Arabia. I understand that. On the other hand, I hope that you distance yourself from MBS, Mohammed bin Salman, very soon, sooner than later, months ago, because not only is he an enemy, but I ask you in the U.S. intelligence community to consider putting a hit out on him because he's an enemy of America and he killed one of our U.S. journalists. There's no excuse. His actions are unacceptable. His country will cover for him regardless because he's the so-called crown prince, which in his mind and their mind makes him untouchable and invincible. In my mind, it makes him a target of the United States, of the American people. His country is already complicit, that is involved in 9/11. They carried out an attack on our soil on 9/11. So, that being said, Saudi Arabia, the rogue regime, those within the Saudi government that are rogue, they have carried out terrorist attacks, not just elsewhere outside the U.S., but on U.S. soil in the past. And Mohammed bin Salman, he thinks that he's untouchable. He thinks that he and his family are untouchable. He thinks that he can go around killing journalists and then pretend like he's not the one who carried out the hit, who authorized the hit. He's the one who directed the hit. Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, our American Central Intelligence Agency, has explained that, has concluded that definitively and concretely. He's an enemy of America. Tit for a tat, eye for an eye. What he did warrants, in my opinion, his termination by our U.S. intelligence community. He killed an American journalist. He should be killed by our U.S. government. We killed Saddam Hussein. We killed Muammar Gaddafi. We've killed a lot of dictators and tyrants and terrorists around the world, and he's no exception to the rule. He needs to die, in my opinion, by our hand. That is the U.S. American people's hand. If we don't take retaliatory countermeasures and bring it to him with maximum prejudice, if we don't bring it to him, if we don't retaliate, if we don't return fire, he and others will think that they can get away with the same type of acts in the future. Mohammed bin Salman is a piece of fucking shit, sir. Pardon my French. He's a less than human, worthless, devolved, barbaric, stone-aged, medieval motherfucking piece of worthless ass shit on this fucking planet. And if I had an opportunity, I'd spit on his motherfucking family's crown crest. Because they're part of it too. They know he did it. They're lying, claiming that their adult baby child isn't a killer when we all know that he is. In America, he would be executed. He would get the death penalty. He would be killed. He would be sent to prison for the rest of his life. Our country doesn't tolerate tyranny, dictators, people who kill innocent journalists. There's no exception to the rule. Saudi Arabia's current government is a rogue terrorist regime covering for a terrorist, sympathizing with the terrorist, empathizing with the terrorist. Doesn't matter that it's their son, Timothy McVeigh, his parents, his relatives, despite whatever they would say to attempt to have the court system in America find some type of leniency because they loved Timothy McVeigh. He was put to death in America, and he was labeled a domestic terrorist in the history books. There's no exceptions to the rules, sir. Mohammed bin Salman, let me say it again. Mohammed bin Salman is a global terrorist. And our U.S. intelligence community needs to designate him as a priority 1 target. That's all, sir.